don't know if I could be heard.
She may be muted. She may be muted. Oh, there we
Yeah,
are.
okay. It's good to see everybody. Wow. Oh, Frank, how are you doing? Trying to keep my memory in tune, Frank. And Linda, wow, it's so good to see you. And I see Bonnie and Isaac and Eileen. I hope Barry's there. And my Lance, my scholar, Iris. Wow. Joey, get down here. I need your help with my posture.
When you get back, God willing.
Okay. Hi, Peter. How are you doing? Wow. Myrna is on. And wonderful. Wow, wow, wow.
From London.
Estelle. Hi, Estelle.
Hi,
Frida
Avi.
Birnbaum. Oh,
That's
goodness.
Frida Birnbaum.
I met so many former Soviet Union, Soviet Jews who are free because of you, Frida.
Because
And
of
of course,
Yaakov.
Jacob.
Because of Yaakov.
How are you, Ruth? And I see the Davises. Ruth Bevan, I said hello. How are you, Ruth? So, hi, Sue. Susan is there. So I don't know how long I can stay on. Shuli, can I be heard?
Yes, we hear you. I'm now going to mute everyone else.
Right. So we're down south with the help of a beautiful young man, Eliyahu, who married Tamar Jonas. We know the Jonases. And Shmuel Jonas is here too, who is so wonderful. And with the help of Rabbi Shmuel Hertzfeld and Rabbi Tzvi Rimon, one of the great rabbis in Israel. So we try to, everybody can do their share. Everybody has really been called up. Everyone can do their share. And so we just, it's a very sad time in Israel. It's a time of grieving, of Shiva homes, funeral and care. And what happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that slaughter, that barbaric slaughter, has happened in our history. In fact, what happened in the Gaza hospital was probably the biggest blood libel we as a people have experienced. But there's one difference, and that is there's the state of Israel, and thank God there's an IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces. And with all that's unfolded, and as much as I love Riverdale and each and every one of you, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here. It's such a blessing to be here, not just to learn history, but to live the history. And God willing, as much as there's sadness, there is a sense of unity and togetherness and belief. This threat overcome. And today, just giving hugs to soldiers, and whatever connection was because of you, to each we were able to say, we're from America, from a Kehillah community with almost 1,000 families. So I want to thank you for that. And I want to ask Eliyahu but don't talk about me.
I'm sorry, the connection seems to be bad and we're not able to hear anything right now.
I don't have anything to say.
It's overwhelming. My eyes are full of emotion and tears.
I think we lost his service, but I'm sure he'll be right back on. Sorry for everyone who might have come on in the meantime. Rav Avi was speaking. We just lost his connection. He's down near base in the south. So I'm just looking to see when he comes back on. Hi, everyone. I'm just sending the link to someone else who's with Rav Avi, hoping he'll have a better connection. So just hold tight. Okay, let's wait and see. Sorry to keep everyone. Oh, here he is. Rabbi, let me unmute you, Rabbi. Hold on. Okay, Rabbi, you should be able to unmute yourself. There you are.
Okay. First, I'm so grateful to all of you for coming on, and just to give you a glimpse of today. And I say this within the framework that a deep belief that everyone has the capacity to do something that could make a difference. There are so many different levels of contributions. And I've had just today was with a whole team of people, we were able to come south and meet many scores of soldiers, And to each, Amarti Bivrit, I said in Hebrew, Ani Rav Me'atzot Abrit. I'm a rabbi from the United States. Ubati lizdahot v'limsol lachem ahava me'omek libenu. And we're here only to share our love with you, our deep love. Go out in peace. Come home in peace. We met so many Miluimnikas who have families and children, and here they are. V'amarti lahem, and we said to them, Tedu lachem, please know, atem lorak meginim ala moledet. You're not only defending the state of Israel, you're defending Jews throughout the world. And I believe, you're defending the whole free world in its war against terrorism. And to every soldier, we gave hugs, just a hug, to let them know that we're with them. And it was so uplifting. I'm not sure we gave them truly uplifted. I think that's something, Eliyahu, we all felt, we all saw. It was really quite something. And now we're moving into another army base. It's dark outside, and Eliyahu is navigating the roads. In front of us is Rabbi Shmuel Hertzfeld, who's so wonderful, who arranged all of this together with Shmuel Jonas, who we know so well, grew up in Riverdale, and Rabbi Tzvi Rimon, who's one of the great rabbis in Israel, just one of the best. He's not only a person who knows so much, but who medaber sfat ha'am, he speaks the language of the people. And Eliyahu, maybe you could describe just the when we had to jump out. I just wanted to get a sense of that.
As some of the soldiers, I don't know that I have much to speak about, but as expected, we are in a place that unfortunately there are people. It's not just in the past, in the present, that are trying to destroy the Jewish people as we speak. And there was, as you could imagine, there was 2 sirens that we heard today. One of them, we were in a hospital in Ashkelon, and we went into a bomb shelter, and in there, Rav Rimon shared words of chizuk along with Rabbi Weiss and along with Rabbi Shmuel Hertzfeld, and then we sang together with the people that were in there, and it was very special. And then we were driving on the side of the road. But you can imagine people trying to go through their daily lives are driving on the side of the road, and they hear a siren. So we pull over to the side, and in the area where we're at, you have about 15 seconds. And as quick as you can, you jump out, lie down, put your hands over your head, and actually like seconds after we were lying down, we heard the boom. I don't know the actual distance, but it must have been very close to where we are, and it's actually true. Like there are people very close to us that are trying to destroy us as we speak, and it's very important that these Chaylim get that chizuk, that we're supporting them, because there actually really is. There's a real enemy. It's not just and there's a real war to fight right now.
Yeah, there is, and everyone. It's amazing to see how everyone is contributing. Some people, if I may, my own daughter, she became a cashier in the local grocery store because people were called up on on Miluim. Every family is affected in their own way. And while it's so painful to see people in mourning, soldiers, some with very serious wounds, it's uplifting. It's uplifting to see what's happening as everyone is trying in their way to do their share. And I do want to mention that reading through all of the text from the Bayit, you're in such great hands. Rabbi Stephen is an unbelievable shepherd. He's a shepherd, and his priority is the Kila, the Bayit. And I know Bracha, and I know Rabbanit Bracha, and Rabbi Sarah, Rav Dov Linzer, and you're in a very good place. And the Bayit is doing so much, whatever you can do, whether it's rallies, counter the rallies, so cool. And just, I'm looking at Estelle now. I know you know what this is, Estelle, my dear Estelle. So good to see you, Estelle. We're actually in an army base way south, not far from the Gaza border, and it's such a zechut, such a humble zechut to be here. So, if any of you have any, Shmuel, do you want to add something? No. If anybody has any thoughts or any questions,
I actually set this up so that the group will hear from you. But if you want to open it up for people, I can change that setting.
yeah, I'd like to just ask how everybody is doing, how they're coping, and what everybody is doing in their own way. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I just want to add one. On a call, he's on a call. I just want to add one thing on that, which is like, there's one area where I'm okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Was that Eliyahu?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if we get into if somebody else is on a phone, if we get into this base, I'd be happy to, ask soldiers to say a few words. They're the real heroes. Can you hear me, Shuli?
Yes. Now we can.
So,
It's been choppy throughout, but we hear you now.
Just to give you some anecdotes, at a funeral for Roi in Efrat, this is not uncommon. Before the funeral begins, there is an announcement that if you hear the siren, fall to the ground, cover your head, and stay there for 10 minutes, and we'll continue. At a Shiva home for Yoni Cohen's nephew, I was just watching the
Rabbi?
soldiers.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry. Can you move the phone down there? We want to see your face. Thank you.
לפני או שנחכה ברכב? ניכנס ברכב או ברגל?
Any Koltana Barachev?
We're-
It's hard to get
No,
into
no,
these
we're
bases,
gonna be
but
going.
Yeah, I know, but can I?
so
You were telling us
I
about
was just
Yoni.
looking at
Where do you know?
the
Yoni
soldier who. Right, I was just looking the whole time at his 7-year-old brother.
Nah, no problem. I won't.
I was told that he now is moved into his own brother. So, okay, what's your name? I'm sorry. Who I was the piece of maybe don't ask.
Well, let's hold on for a few minutes and see if he can get back on.
Avishai.
Avishai.
Nice to meet you.
Let's see if I got it.
Yes, boy.
I do hear you.
No singer.
כי עכשיו שלי בכרמל. Can you hear the words?
Hi, everyone. In the meantime, until Rav Avi can come back on, thanks to our friend Dan Perla, he sent me some photos and videos from today. I'm going to try to access them and share them. In the meantime, if I can pull them up. Oh, I only see the one video, which isn't gonna help us. Let me see. I'm sorry that we can sit around, we can wait. Well, okay. Dan Perla says he will speak for a minute, and then Rav Avi anyway wanted us to open it up and share our thoughts. So let me just do this and let you speak. Okay, Dan, you're up.
Okay, just until Rav Avi gets back, I was going to share with everyone that Rav Avi mentioned that he was able to connect with Shmuel Hertzfeld, who a lot of you remember from his days, or will remember from his days at the Bayit. Like Rav Avi, Shmuel's instinct is always to go, and he sent a beautiful note. There's a little bit of a video. It's just of him arriving with a small group from New York. They took 16. I'm reading from his notes. They took 16 heavy duffel bags. The video is them schlepping 16 heavy duffel bags on El Al. And he told me they had boots, helmets, ceramic vests, chargers, night vision goggles, protective glasses, and 2 very sophisticated drones. I never imagined that any airline would allow you to take any of those things on, but it's remarkable. And he also, Rav Shmuel, with assistance from Leket in Israel and Rav Avi and other rabbis, raised over $50,000. And their plan was to go literally door to door to families that were impacted by these horrific events, and to literally give them each money as a token of our love and support for them.
Dan?
Yes.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I think what we're going to try to do, thank you, is try to have Rav Avi just speak on my phone, and hopefully people can hear it just for a few minutes. We'll have to do this again when he's not out visiting bases. We didn't know how his day was going to turn out, but of course we know that he's doing important work that we want to hear about. So, Rav Avi, go ahead. I hope people will be able to hear.
Right. Well, truly, what I'm doing is insignificant. It's a little drop in a very big ocean. And there's just what I'm experiencing, and I'm sure my dear friend Dan can share it as well. It's remarkable. Everyone trying to contribute. And that, I think, should be our motto, that we're all enlisted in the IDF. And to be in the IDF, you don't have to wear Madei Tzava, a soldier's uniform. I'm sorry, what everyone can share from, yes, I think prayer is important, learning is important, acts of kindness are important, going to a demonstration, writing a letter to the editor, writing letters or connecting with people who are in Israel, just a call. Everybody knows somebody here, letting them know you're thinking of them. Each contribution is a major, major contribution. And so my blessings to all of you, and God willing, as much as this is a time of, I don't know if you heard this, of great sadness, it's a time of hope. It's a time of belief, of Am Yisrael. Just talking today to a group of about 6 rabbis, and their task is to give honor and dignity and treat the slain with holiness. And I just looked at them, and it was so humbling. That's the kind of holy service that is on another level. And I just bless you, and I think our people have hardly have ever been in this kind of situation. But God willing, will overcome. The Torah says The Torah said last week's portion, the Choshech al Panei Tahom. There was darkness everywhere. And then the Torah said, V'ruach Elokim merachvet, that God was hovering, God was protecting. God gives us a hug as we give hugs to each other, to the people of Israel, to our brother and sister Jews, to Chayalei Tzahal, Vayome Elokim, and then God said to the darkness, Yehi Or, let there be light, Vayehi Or, and there was light. And so my love to each of you, my blessing that you know light that pushes away darkness. And Am Yisrael Chai v'yichyeh, the people of Israel will be strong and strong and stronger. Bezrat Hashem, God willing. My blessings from south of Sderot, my blessings and love.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll try to do this again, hopefully next week. We just got a message, I don't know if you saw, from Clara Brief, who's often on Rav Avi's Tuesday class with her husband Phil. They have neighbors who have 12 grandkids in the army. That's pretty unbelievable. Thanks for sharing that, Clara. All right, thank you all for joining, and I hope I'll see all of you next time when we try to do this again. Thank you.